talking college sports in the Deep South, where college football is king and the battle cry is War Eagle, and we would like to think that the SEC is the best conference in college football. The SEC West, very competitive, kicking out national championships left and right between Alabama, Auburn, and others. War Eagle. Want to get the comment section going with the Fearless and True gang here on my YouTube channel. Want you to subscribe to the channel. It's Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. Made some appearances on Mark Rogers TV and SG1 Sports SEC. Auburn just kept off a very impressive spring performance A-Day game wise this past weekend, turning a lot of heads, a lot of new emergences for the Auburn Tigers. Obviously still in the thick of a huge quarterback battle for the Auburn Tigers, but fast forward to some things that we really did not necessarily expect, and just introducing to some and reminding others of DJ Williams, who was a late recruit for the Auburn Tigers out of Sebring, Florida. If you all follow his story, he was not necessarily a highly recruited guy. He battled some injuries throughout his high school process, but emerged in his senior year and became one of the hottest commodities out of Florida late in his recruitment. He initially committed to Chattanooga. That's during the time where his value was not quite as high, obviously, as it was late season. Began to get a lot of Power 5 offers, including Auburn. Auburn was fortunate enough to land this young man, and that the recruitment of him became a lot more aggressive after Auburn lost Asa Martin due to some finagling with his eligibility. He cost himself a year of eligibility because the new 4-game rule, apparently the coaches were somewhat ignorantly negligent of that. But when we fast forward to now, and based on the performance of the A-Day game, we would like to think that DJ Williams may play a critical role in the running back position for the Auburn Tigers coming into the 2019 season. He definitely was very impressive in the spring game, had a very long run, appeared to have all the capabilities of being an every down back for the Auburn Tigers, to the point where he's drawing a lot of comparisons. I like to compare him to Michael Dyer. You have some folks that like to compare him to Trent Richardson, TJ Yeldon, of such. But nonetheless, just based on what we saw out of the spring game, it has every bit of promise to think that DJ Williams will be a very productive factor in the run game. Auburn struggled mightily in the red zone, needing some type of dependable play calling options. I think DJ Williams will help in that regard. We also would like to think that, he took advantage of the fact that Mark Anthony Richards, which was a little bit higher recruited than he was. Mark Anthony Richards was not able to participate in spring practice because he will actually enroll this fall, but DJ Williams actually took the competitive edge of being an early enrollee and solidifying his spot as possibly being an option this fall. Also, the fact that Shaun Shivers, I still think Shaun Shivers will be very active this fall. A lot of speed. He's going to be a key factor, but the fact that he was absent as well because of track obligations gave DJ Williams an open door to really showcase his capabilities as he teamed up with Boobie Whitlow and Cam Martin and Harold Joyner in the running game in the A-Day game annually for the spring football culmination for the Auburn Tigers. So I just want you all to, really pay attention to this. I think DJ Williams will be a factor in the run game this fall. At worst, I think Auburn will pay a lot more attention to the 4-game rule. If it turns out he doesn't fit into the rhythm or the rotation for the Auburn Tigers, they will go ahead and redshirt him. But look out for him to possibly be a huge factor this fall out of Sebring, Florida. Former 4-star recruit, his value skyrocketed late in his recruitment. Glad to have DJ Williams on this particular squad of running back by committee. Auburn probably has one of the best issues in the country at the quarterback position and running back, very deep in both areas. Once again, it's Case for the Go for Vernon Speak Sports. We constantly talk about Auburn football all day, at least a couple of times a day, a lot of times. War Eagle, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Get the comment section active. War Eagle.